All right. Hey, everyone, and welcome to Backstage Spotlight Episode 3.
Yeah, I am Maha at the head of communications of Ascendance.
And I'm Hira, co-founder of Ascendance and international singer-songwriter.
And we'll be your hosts for today.
So, Maha and everybody in the comments, how are you guys feeling this Saturday morning?
Not gonna lie, I am really excited. I can see the comment section is going crazy.
Yeah, exploding.
So, yeah, we have a very special guest here today. Like someone special. Who could it be?
Yes, today we have the one, the only Harith Iskander, the godfather of stand-up comedy, right here in Malaysia, live for you today on Backstage Spotlight.
But Hira, what is Backstage Spotlight for the new viewers?
Backstage Spotlight are monthly live interviews happening with successful individuals from various industries. They are Malaysian icons like Harith himself. They are entrepreneurs, even some of them students who are top scorers and representing the country. So much more. We get to hear their story backstage as they share how they became successful. And all of this, plus we have a super special backstage competition for you guys at the end of today's event. So stay tuned for that.
Alright, Backstage is actually brought to you by Ascendance, the nationwide youth movement and 2019 Diana Award recipients. Ascendance creates a platform for youngsters like you and me to figure out what we love doing and start at a really young age. For example, I am the head of communications of Ascendance, a script writer and a photographer, all while sitting for SPM. Phew!
To know more about Ascendance, here's a quick video.
So, what is Ascendance? Ascendance is a youth movement and a social enterprise founded by Malaysian youngsters with a clear goal to build the future for the young by creating thinking individuals who are aware of their strengths and passions and are willing to act on it, and at the same time see how they can give back to society. But wait, how does one do that? It starts with being aware of ourselves, our habits, our thoughts, the characters, and the values we need to build. Ascendance does this through our conferences, the New Age Learner Conference, and also through personal development sessions we have with the kids. Figuring out the deeper aspects of the mind and learning about yourself is step one in a much larger game. Many kids out there have no clue what we're doing at all, and that's okay. What's not okay is not taking the effort to find out. We put kids into various experiential learning environments where they have to test their skills and push their limits and find out what they're truly passionate about. Now, this is where everyone wants to stop. But this is exactly where Ascendance wants to continue. Enough talking about the ideas of the young. It's time to pass the baton and let them lead. Ascendance focuses our resources and our expertise on working and incubating these ideas into social projects and startups, which go on to generate income and provide solutions to many world problems out there. So what have we done? To date, Ascendance has worked with over 4,000 students from all over the world from 270 different communities. We've shared the story of Ascendance on the world stages. We've organized and hosted our own student conference. We've had the chance to inspire so many kids by developing their ideas and dreams. Ascendance launched our online guidance platform, theteenageentrepreneur.com, which serves as a culmination of all of Ascendance's work over the last 6 years. This platform helps teenagers to be aware of their abilities, learn from successful teenage entrepreneurs, and take part in all of Ascendance's activities. From daily blogs to monthly workshops to access to our conferences, the teenageentrepreneur.com is the one-stop spot to be a part of Ascendance. Subscribers also get a copy of The Makings of a Teenage Entrepreneur, a wonderful book written by our co-founder and role model, Hasha. This short period, Ascendance also launched the Say What with Ascendance web series, an interactive online platform that helps kids to start working on what they love and solve the many problems that they face. We've had interesting workshops on cooking, dancing, and other life skills. We've been interviewing young changemakers all over the world, and we've been sharing a lot about what the young want on the Say What web series. We also started a new venture that focuses on fractal learning, which we call the Ascendance Academy. With over 25 participants taking part, Ascendance Academy gives people an interesting avenue to test their thinking capabilities and find out the relationship between subjects and topics. We won the Diana Award for Social Change Makers in 2019. We even had a documentary made about us. This profound, exciting, and just fun journey has brought us to places that we never thought we'd go and meet people we never thought we'd meet. So many companies came on board to build the young with us, and honestly, we couldn't thank you guys enough. You've made the dreams of 4 kids into a reality that we'll always cherish. So, what's next? Well, we have huge plans moving forward, but I want people to know that building the future was never one man's job. And as much as it is mine, it's also yours, whether you like it or not. You can be a part of the movement and the cause. Get in touch with us, join our activities, become our corporate partners, spread the word out there, and take a step in building the future.
All right.
Alright. Yes, so thank you very much for the really cool video. Do follow Ascendance on Instagram and Facebook for all the updates about our upcoming epic programs. Link in the description below.
Yep, and we noticed a lot of you are saying which school you guys are from and which state. So I saw people from SMK Desa Perdana, SMK Kampung Sarto, and I think there's somebody from, oh my god, the comment just went away. Yeah, SMK Bukit Baru. Yeah, okay, so let us know which school you guys are from and which state you guts are from, and we will give you shout outs throughout the day. By the way, if you have any questions for Harith, you can ask it in the comment section and he'll be coming on in less than about 2 minutes. So just for your information, all of you who are asking about your certificate, yes, this program is supported by the Ministry of Education Malaysia. For all students watching, this means you get an e-certificate of participation. But how? Okay, please register for your e-cert in the link in the description or in the comments below. Are you guys ready? This is the moment that we've all been waiting for. Dun, dun, dun.
So, introducing to you the godfather of stand-up comedy, one of the first few people to start stand-up comedy in Malaysia and crowned Laugh Factory's funniest person in the world in 2016 out of 89 international stand-up comedians. Oh my god. He's also the founder of the Joke Factory in Publica, not only organizing weekly comedy shows but also grooming the next comedians in the scene. He also founded this initiative called the Hope Branch to quickly raise funds and aid those affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. So, presenting to you the one and only Harith Iskander.
The video first. We're going to show a video to introduce who he is for those of you who don't know, and we'll bring him on screen after we're done.
What's what?
There you go, Nicky.
All right. Good morning, Harith. Thank you so
Yay.
much for joining us on the show today.
Assalamualaikum. Good morning, guys. Here, Maha, and everybody out there who's watching in YouTube. And I'm excited to be here. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Thank you so much for joining us. I think we can't see you though. I'm not sure why. We can
can't
hear
see
you, but we
me?
can't see you. Yeah.
Uh,
Sounds like a mystery
I
guest.
can see. Everyone can hear. It says here, I'm reading off my laptop here. You're in the show. Everyone can see and hear you. You can't see me?
Okay, maybe it's just a bit of lagging, but it's okay. Yeah, we just see a black screen, but we hear Harith's magical voice. So-
Really? That's
Yeah.
amazing because I can take a pic. I can see you guys clearly and I can see the comments. I can see Chan Zing Yomo says, good morning, Pure Take Woo. Tony Khan says, my face is missing. Okay,
Yes.
that's kind of scary because if I did not have a face. Are you sure you can't see me? Shall I try and log
Yes.
back in?
Yeah, we will remove and add you back in. So just don't log out. We will just
Okay, you
do that.
remove me and you remove me.
Oops. What a funny start. Let's see if it works. Oh
Can you
no.
see me now?
Black. You sound like the voice
Oh
from above,
no.
but we can't see you.
Okay,
No.
I just want to let everyone know that before this we did a visual and sound check, and it was working perfectly. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's really
we just
weird.
reassure everyone this is the real Harith Iskander. Rest assured. There's no voiceover impersonator.
But you know what? I think we need to fix this situation. I tell you what, I'm going to log out. I'm going to log back in and see whether you guys can grab a hold of me. Okay?
Okay, we'll do.
Okay. Hey,
Thank you. Okay, so much of suspense, right? You guys want to see Harith Iskander? I think you got to cheer in the comments more because you see, he didn't cheer enough. We cannot see him.
Yeah, we need more energy in the comment section. Let's go, guys.
Yeah. So all of you is like, how? So you gotta cheer, like, oh my god. So you gotta try your magic, okay? So we will have Harith on screen shortly. So meantime, please do ask us the question that you want to ask him because this whole session is about you guys. So we will be taking in your questions and directly asking it to him. Yes, it's kind of
Not
like a faithful
only
room.
that, I think there were a few people who were still asking, how do you get the cert? If you guys want to get your certificate, please go to the link in the description below and click on the link so you can register for your cert.
Yeah, you must register for your set. Okay, wait. I think we got Harith back again. Let's try. Magic. Yeah!
Yay! It
Hey.
works!
am I on?
Yes,
Yes!
you are.
Nampak?
It's perfect.
Boleh nampak dah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Okay,
much
sorry.
for joining us. Yeah, you're good.
Thank you so much. So, terima kasih everyone. Assalamualaikum. Good morning. I am actually at home and I am reading all the comments. Setahu saya, as far as I know, there's over 1,000 of you guys out there watching. I can see you there. Balkis, Nur Wahida, Rose Aisha, Marissa Plays, ZZ Yellow, Jais Gopal. So I just want to let you know that I am here and I am with you and I'm going to be interacting with you for the next, looks like 45 minutes or so.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. Ivan says, I like your voice. I hope Ivan is talking about Herrera or Hera. I don't know whether Ivan is talking about
I think
me.
it's about you, Harith. Hira.
Hira. Well, so, okay, thank you very much. That's my normal voice. But usually when I'm talking on stage, saya akan bercakap begini sebab kalau kita tahu orang dengan suara yang begitu deep. Orang Melayu kata
I
deep.
think you did
No,
research,
that's not
Harith.
even a
You
Malay
did
word.
voiceover for movies, right? You were in Despicable Me, right? The BM
Yes.
version.
I have done voiceovers for commercials and TV, and if you happen to see the Despicable Me on HBO, kalau twist to the Bahasa Malaysia version, I was the voice for Gru. Yeah, but anyway, so only because they chose me because they said I look like Gru. I'm not sure. It just one of those things. So
Gru's our favorite
Chong Jia Yo also says I was in the Nescafe commercial. That is correct. Hello. Thank you very much. Guys, I just want to say that thank you so much for checking out. And sebelum saya bermula, a big shout out to the team from Ascendance. I was watching the video you showed just now. You guys have done so much at such a young age. Maha, you're still Form 5. That's crazy. And at your age, I was, I think, picking my nose somewhere. Yeah, that's all I remember. Just for your information, saya pergi ke sekolah kebangsaan juga. I went to government school. I was in school St. John's Institution in Bukit Nanas in Kuala Lumpur, and I went daripada standard 1 sampai tingkatan 5. From standard 1 to form 5, I was in government school, and I learned absolutely nothing.
Ayuh.
Okay, chill. So no, so everyone's letting me know what school. SMK Kampung Soeharto. Okay, Ziti. I don't know whether I'm pronouncing your name correct. Ziti. Kampung Soeharto. That sounds like it's in Indonesia somewhere. Okay.
No, it's
Marissa
Selangor.
Players, yes. Mana saya sebab saya tahu Presiden Soeharto daripada. Am I wrong? What's Selangor?
No, we will find
Steady.
Sorry. Oh, now everybody's telling their
Okay,
school name.
Yeah, Chonghua, I know Bandar Baru Sri Petaling. Karen Q says, this guy is funny. Karen, can you please tell all other people, because Ramai, many don't agree with you. So if Karen, if you can just start a petition on petition.com or something and just say, this guy is funny. And maybe if you get 50 clicks, then I might start believing it myself. So, all right,
No, but you're
thank
so
you, Karen.
funny. No.
No lah, no lah. Don't stop. Keep on saying things like that.
Okay, so we thought we could all
Okay.
play a game. Would that be all right?
Yeah. Yeah,
The
sure.
audience and with Harith as well.
All right, so basically we'll be playing a rapid game of this or that. So the game is pretty simple. All you have to do is to choose which you will prefer from the two options that we are going to give. And also the audience, you guys can also play the game with us by commenting your answers in the comment section below. Okay, shall we get started, guys?
All right. First question. This is an easy things to warm things up. Do you prefer comedy movies, Harith, or horror movies?
Comedy? Hello? I do not watch horror movies. Hey,
We're just
Tumpah,
talking.
demi Allah, I am scared, SHIT scared of horror movies.
Me too. Comedy movies for the win. All right, next question. This is the question that is groundbreaking.
Yeah,
Marvel
yeah,
This is dangerous
Okay.
to you.
this might start a war in the comment section, but
Yeah, I know. Oh, wow. Do I need to answer this one?
Yes.
yes.
Okay, majority akan kata Avengers Endgame, but I'm a little bit old school, y'all. I gotta go with Justice League. I don't know why. I know. I'm sorry. You know what? I'm gonna follow Chen Zian Mo. Chen Zian Mo says neither. I'll join you, Chen.
Yes, Snyder Cut was good though. It was really good. I
Yes.
agree. Okay, Maha, next question. What do we have?
Okay, the next question is simple one. Are you an early bird or a night owl? Because I'm pretty sure the MCO kind of screwed up that whole timing.
Yes, we don't know what day it is.
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm actually an early bird. But masa kat sekolah, I hated to get up early. But after school, typical, when you're in school, semua the things that the teachers tell you not to do, you want to do, or the things that the teachers tell you to do, you don't want to do. So in school, I tried to keep my hair long because the teachers told me to keep my hair short. Now, when I finish school, terus botak.
Yeah, no. So maybe we should have asked the teachers to tell us don't wake up early, and then suddenly all of us wake up super early.
Exactly.
Okay. Next
Alright.
question. Are you a coffee person or a tea person?
Okay, this,
Or neither?
I'm of course a coffee person, but not in school. I don't. I think we're lagging there. Did the Milo van still come around to schools nowadays? It used to do when I was in
Yes.
school.
It is the favorite
Still
highlight
does?
of all of our students.
Yeah, I think, but it's very rare now.
Gila tak? And 5 or okay. Oh, a lot of coffee people there. Fatini Muhammad, Ivan Leong. Okay, cool.
Now
We
this
got
is the
some
next
coffee
question.
people, we got
We
some
wanna
tea
know.
people.
Okay, Maha, shoot the next question.
Okay, the next question is also something you want to know. Do you prefer old songs or the new songs?
Okay, we'll give a disclaimer. Both Maha and I love old songs. That's why we're asking this question. Like, just wanted to know.
Okay, I will give another disclaimer. What you guys call old songs are actually still new songs to me. And what you guys call new songs, I haven't even heard yet. So I am old songs, like old songs. But
I'm
I
the
like the
disco
new
era,
songs
like-
as well. So,
Okay.
okay, let me hold you right there. So there's people like Idanis says old songs. I want to know, to those of you watching, you guys watching yang umur between 9 to 17 or 18, what do you consider to be old songs? Like if you tell me Tupac Shakur or Eminem is old song, then I'm old school.
I was thinking like Bee Gees, Beatles, Aerosmith, that time before 20.
No, itu legendary classic yang tak ada
Oh,
lagi. It does not
sorry.
exist anymore.
Okay.
There you go. Give me the hype, yo.
Okay. I think they want to know what is your favorite song, if you could choose one song.
Whoa, what is my favorite song? If I could choose one song, that is the most incredible, gila song. Hey, I'm just noticing. I don't know how old these people are, but they're talking about the Beatles. I think these are old people. Arasama, talking about Africa, Green Day. Cheong Jiao Yo says Billie Holiday. Now that is going way back. Ahmad Danish says, okay, Harry Connick. We got Michael Jackson. Oh, you know what? This is. I'm glad that people still listen to that kind of music. What is my favorite song? I would have to say.
We're not lagging. I think we are lagging. Oops, sorry. We shall patiently wait. It's a very important answer. Life
Yeah, damn it.
Yeah, okay. So a lot of people say BDS and 21 Pilots. Gotcha. Oh my god, Maha. It's such a suspenseful answer. We'll never know what's
Yeah. I can't handle the suspense, the stress.
Okay, what's your favorite song?
Oh no, that is. Oh my
I
god,
would
that is.
Feel Alive. I'm so sorry because I really love that song. Yeah, please go listen.
What
to it.
is Feel Alive, Hira?
Oh, Feel Alive is a song that I wrote, Maha. That's currently playing on Hits FM, so you can listen it there as well on YouTube. But we really want to know what's Harith's favorite song, but it's so sad. All right, we will never know. Okay. And that is the end of Backstage Nola. We're waiting for Harith to get back to us after the lag. Don't worry. We still have a long way to go. For those of you asking what time the event finished, it's at 12 p.m. About 12:15 actually to be exact, because we have some competitions and giveaways for you guys to take part in. So yeah. All right. New songs, old songs. I see everybody. Rick Ashley. Hey, this is like Rick Roll. Dangerous. But I love Rick Ashley a lot. Yeah. So, Maha, favorite song?
Oh no, I'm still thinking of an answer. I listen to too many songs. I just kind of generally like songs. But generally I really like Dua Lipa songs. So
Yeah,
I would
Maha
just
Dua Lipa.
pick a whole.
Harith's back.
album.
Okay, let's do this. Jan Jan.
Okay, yay.
Sorry about that, guys. Am I
No
back?
worries. Suspenseful
Yes.
answer. What is your favorite song?
Oh, you guys didn't hear me answer that.
No.
It's Will Smith. Will Smith getting jiggy with it.
Oh, no.
Ah.
Hey, 50 out SCB. Live, who's a kid in the drop? Who else? Will Smith. Living that life, some consider a myth. Rock from South Street to 125th. Everybody sees me, give it to me now, nice and easy. Since I moved up like George and Weezy, green to the maximum, I'll be asking them, would you like to bounce with the brother that's platinum? Chewa, do the
Wow.
Yeah.
Was a comedian, actor, now rapper as well, future career.
Na.
Yeah. Okay, next, speaking of getting jiggy with it, our next question is, do you prefer fancy outfits or casual outfits?
Okay, guys, to tell you the truth, out of the two choices there, semua tak boleh pakai because it's too tight for me.
Yeah. But for
So,
your
yeah.
preference, what would you be?
My preference is actually casual outfit. I like to go out in jeans and t-shirt, and even I believe now too much is, you mustn't base too much on your exterior. It's good to dress up. There are certain occasions you can feel dressing up. You cannot tell a person from exactly what kind of clothes they wear. But so as long as what's inside, that's what's important for me. But I like casual outfits.
That's nice. Okay,
Alright.
and our last question.
Yeah, this is the last question. Do you prefer doing your comedy shows like physical shows or online shows?
Like as a performer, do you prefer doing physical performances or online performances?
Okay, that one there's only one choice for me. Live shows, physical shows, memang is the way to do it, because a lot of people don't know. As a stand-up comedian, stand-up comedy depends on having live audience, because stand-up comedy is not just about one person standing on stage telling a joke. Stand-up comedy is like a conversation with the audience. So we require live audience, we require interaction. I want to ask everyone out there, have you ever been to a live stand-up comedy show? Or who are your favorite stand-up comedians that you watch on YouTube or Netflix or wherever? Let me know in the comment section. And if you ever have an opportunity, I hope I have an opportunity to go and perform live wherever you guys are. If you're not in Kuala Lumpur or Selangor, I hope to get out to Kelantan, Perlis, Johor. I've done shows in Johor before, in Terengganu as well. I hope that you guys get to see live stand-up comedy as well. Ahmad Danish says, tell me a joke. Okay, Ahmad Danish, your name happens to be Bin Sim Fatmo. I don't know whether that is a joke or it's...
Oh no. He asked for that
There
one.
you go. So Jaya Sandran tried to angkat me his favorite comedian Harith Iskander. Ya ke? Ya ke? Okay lah, tak apalah. Trevor Noah, Uncle Roger. Okay, so Uncle Roger is actually he's a friend of mine. He came back to Malaysia during Chinese New Year, and we caught up and we had coffee just before Chinese New Year in February. He's done really well. When you actually meet him, he doesn't talk like that. He doesn't have that overly Chinese accent. It's a character he plays. But I'm really glad for all his success. He's doing really well on YouTube, and I'm glad that you guys get to know about him and his comedy. So cool.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you so much, Harith, and everyone for playing the questions, this or that game with us. We are going to ask Harith your questions from the audience after this short commercial break. So make sure you quickly ask your questions now. We are selecting them to actually ask Harith live. So see you guys in a bit. Oh, sorry. We're still here. Okay, now we'll see you in a bit.
Mine, Jared. This is what the young is capable of when they are given the support that they need. So thank you so much for believing in us and believing in the vision of Ascendance.
Everybody, my name is Ashra from Kedah, Malaysia.
Hi there, I'm from Romania.
I'm Priyanka Karana from Kathmandu, Nepal. I am enjoying the New Age Radio Major Conference 2020.
And I am enjoying the New Age Learner Virtual Conference.
I am enjoying the New Age Learner Virtual Conference 2020.
1 million teens.
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 Hashtag 1 million teens.
All right, so we are back. Thank you so much, guys. Just a quick reminder on your e-cert, if you haven't registered yet, the link is in the description. Thank you so much. And stay to the end of the event to find out about the Backstage competition.
All right, so I think we can start with the Q&A session. So basically, our first question to you is, how did you actually start your career as a stand-up comedian? Like, did you know that you were going to be this successful?
Okay, do you know who asked that question? Because that is a very good question. To tell you the truth, no. Because when I started stand-up comedy in the 1990, Malaysia, there was no stand-up comedy. Stand-up comedy did not exist as an art form. Memang tak ada orang yang buat stand-up comedy. Waktu dulu in the 70s, 80s, there was sketch comedy. 2 people or 3 people dressing up in costume and doing sketches. there was never one person, one microphone telling funny stories. So when I started, which was actually in 1990, guys, so that's 31 years ago, a friend of mine, her name was Marina Mustafa. She was the PR manager at a hotel, just said to me, Harith, August 31st, Merdeka Eve, Merdeka Day, go up on the lobby lounge stage and tell your funny stories, because I always like to tell funny stories. So I did that. Then I was somewhere else at a cafe somewhere, and someone said, hey, Harith, can you tell your funny stories? And from there, someone saw me there and asked me to come to their event. And someone saw me there and asked me to come to that event. So it was never planned. I actually planned to be a filmmaker, a director, writer, which I did involve myself in films and TV in those days. So it was never something that was planned, but it was something that I became very passionate about. And eventually, here I am, still 31 years later, still telling funny stories. So there are two good things, good and bad things about that. The good thing is nobody had done it before, so memang tak ada orang yang boleh bring me down. Nobody could tell me, oh,
You're the
you cannot.
anyway. There's
Yeah,
nobody
you
else.
cannot. Don't do stand-up comedy. Look at all these people who failed. There was no one to do that because I was the first. So I know it's very difficult now. You have a dream, you want to do something, you want to become a YouTuber, you want to become a singer, you have a passion for something, you want to become an engineer, or you want to become something, you want to look after the environment, you want to save animals, you want to work with WWF. There will always be people that say, hey, why you want to do that? You cannot make money. Look at all these people who have failed. So it's very difficult when you come up against people who are very negative towards you and don't help you inspire your dreams. So, but the bad thing is I had no one to teach me, no one to guide me, no one to show me the ropes. So I had to learn along the way. That's not a bad thing. That's actually a good thing, but it was a bit more difficult in that way. Now, you guys, I'm telling you, your generation right now, you are so blessed because anything and everything you want to learn, technically, can be learned on YouTube. How do I save the dolphins? How do I become a stand-up comedian? How do I become a singer? There's a lot of information to help you. How do I learn to play guitar? You can learn it on YouTube. So take advantage of that. Take advantage. Don't let anyone say to you, oh, you need to do this or you can't do that. If you're passionate about something, go and do it. Trust me, the money will come. At least the happiness will come. I know a lot of people who make a lot of money who are not happy, and a lot of people who are just getting by really, really well, and they're incredibly happy. So I know that was a long answer to a short question.
No, that was very good. Thank you, Harith. Okay, we're going to take some question from the audience. So, dun, dun, dun. Danish Viren says, how do you handle it if a joke doesn't hit well with the audience? Whoa, bro, that's a very deep question, bro.
Danish, that is the beauty and the danger of stand-up comedy. You can only do stand-up comedy by doing it on stage in front of people. And you can only learn what works and what doesn't work by doing it in front of people. Now, when I say what works and what doesn't work, I'm not saying what is funny or what is not funny. Because I can tell the same joke in front of this audience and they think it's funny. The next night, I tell the same joke in front of that audience and they don't laugh. Now, is that the problem of the joke? No. Is that the problem of the audience? No. It's just that it didn't work for that situation. So how do I handle it? Every time a stand-up comedian tries a joke or tries something new, when it doesn't work is where you learn what went wrong, is then where you can then correct it, or that's where you can learn how to do something better. That is life. Anything that doesn't work, anytime you fail, anytime something doesn't happen the way you wanted it to happen, that is an opportunity for you to learn, okay, why didn't it work? What happened? What did I do wrong? What was something wrong with the environment? Then you learn from that, and for the next occasion, you can become better at what you do. So every failure, every mistake, everything that goes wrong, everything that doesn't work is not the end of the world. It's a chance for you to learn. Nobody who is successful did not fail. Everyone who is successful failed many, many, many times. And the reason they're successful is because they learned from their failures.
I think this thing doesn't apply only to stand-up comedy. I think it should apply to every area of your life, because I personally get very kecil hati. Is like if somebody says something, I'll take it very close personally. But then if you say stand-up comedy, as you mentioned, It's not about the joke. It's not about the people. It's just it didn't work in that situation. Just get the best outcome from that. And I think that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. Oh my god. Oh, this is a very sensitive question, Captain Boy. How much earnings do you get as a comedian?
Okay, Captain Boyd, you know what? Not even a really sensitive question. Uh, when you say earnings, I presume you're talking about income. You're talking about money. Let's put it this way, Captain Boyd. Right now, I've been doing it for 30 years. I'm married. I got 3 kids. I have a very comfortable in living environment. I got a very nice house. I got a nice car and all. But that's not the most important thing. Okay, number one, I earn very well doing stand-up comedy because it didn't fall into my lap. I worked hard at it. I studied it through my failures, and it's taken me 25, 30 years to get here. There are also other stand-up comedians who have been doing it as long as me from other countries who don't have that kind of wealth or success. That's nothing to do with their talent or whatever. It's just for them, it worked out differently. And there are comedians younger than me, doing it shorter than me, who have 100 times much more money than me. So I believe whatever it is you do, whatever it is you're passionate about, at the end of the day, money will come. What is more important is the happiness. So let me give you an example. When I was in school, bro, 20 ringgit or 15 ringgit, it was the world. Dude, happy, bro, 20 ringgit, bro. To be honest, right now, 20 ringgit won't even pay for parking in some places. So it's not the money, it's how you value the money and what brings happiness. There's some people with 1 million ringgit still not happy. Some people with 10 million ringgit still not happy. Some people with 500 ringgit very happy. It's not how much you earn, it's what that earning brings you in terms of happiness. I'm not saying don't go out and earn. And for the people who if you're doing well and you're earning a lot, well done to you. So I guess my point is, I'm doing very well as a comedian, but don't say, hey, I'm not getting a comedian because I want to make money like Harith Iskander. No, you want to become a comedian because you're passionate about it, and then the money will come.
That's very, very nice. Okay, Maha, what's the next question that we
I
have?
love it. Okay, so
That's
the
so
next
good.
question
That's
we have. Yeah, I love all the answers. So deep.
I'm just going to answer this one question. Sachin, Manchester United or Liverpool? That's a Liverpool jersey up there, signed by Robbie Fowler. Okay, that answered that question. Carry on.
Yes, thank you. I think that's going on. Okay, we will take this one last question from the audience before we go to the next quick commercial
Yeah.
break. Yes. Maha, sorry. What's the question?
What is the question?
Dun, dun, dun. Oops, we haven't chosen the question. Okay,
Yeah.
we will take one from the audience then. Okay, would you rather make jokes in English or Malay? This is from Hafri Irfan.
Okay, so I'm comfortable doing in both. I'm actually more natural. I'm thinking in English. This is because when I was growing up, I spoke English around my house and with my friends. But stand-up comedy, interestingly enough, did not exist in Bahasa Malaysia until about 8 or 10 years ago. Before that, there was no stand-up comedy. Kalau kita tengok Maharaja Lawak Mega and Raja Lawak from the early days, it was all sketch comedy. And only recently is stand-up comedy in the last 2 or 3 years in Bahasa Malaysia starting to emerge. Because stand-up comedy in Bahasa did not even exist until I would say 8 or 9 years ago. But now there are a lot of wonderful, great stand-up comedians doing it in Bahasa Malaysia. A lot of them perform at the Joke Factory. Mat Sabah, JD Raja Lawak, Farid Azmi, Filza Awo. These guys are going to be huge. Keep a lookout for them. But, at the end of the day, stand-up comedy is about connecting with the audience regardless of their language.
All right. I think, do we have the final question we're going to ask them? No, okay, not yet. So we're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be back to answer more of your questions. There's too many. We say something, then they quickly go. So
pick out the questions where people ask me how to deal with negativity or if people insult me. We'll handle that later.
All right. So we'll be back in this quick commercial break. See you guys soon.
Subscribe now to the teenageentrepreneur.com.
All right, so we're back. A
Yep.
quick reminder again on your Cert, guys. Register in the link below. If you don't register, we're not going to get it to you. Oh, hey, hi, Harith Instagram. Yeah, okay. And also a quick reminder about the Backstage competition. More details on that soon. Sorry for the bit of the technical difficulties. We were really trying to pin your comments onto the screen, but you guys are so fast that they're disappearing. But never mind, we still got some. So Sudhindra Sigaran asked, "Can I get a shout out?" So there you go.
Okay, shout out to you there. There we go.
All right, and Anis Alisha asks, "What's the most memorable event throughout your career as a stand-up comedian?" Really curious to know.
Wow, that's a difficult one. There have been a few. I did the biggest stand-up comedy concert live audience. There were 9,000 people at the Bukit Jalil Stadium in 2015. It was called To Know Malaysia is to Love Malaysia. So that was 9,000 people there. So that was very, very memorable. But more than just the memory of concerts or memory of shows is knowing how my stand-up comedy has affected people. So, people messaging me or meeting me in the streets and just saying that, I just give you one small case. Someone said to me, they came to the Joke Factory and they said they just come out of depression after 3 months. And Joke Factory was the first place he came to watch a show of mine. And they said after the show, she said it was, it made her feel really, really glad to help her get out of the situation she was in. So it's things like that. It's how stand-up comedy affects people. So those are pictures of the Joke Factory performing there. That's Ramadan Buffet. So that was actually from 2 years ago. But so laughter is actually very, very special because laughter releases endorphins, and which is actually it's almost a natural drug. It's a natural stimulant to bring you up, to make you feel better. That's why I think laughter is so important and comedy is so important.
All right. Speaking of that, as laughter is a very important thing. As a stand-up comedian, I'm sure there are times that you get angry or get sad, right? So Tivyashri Ganesh Devara asks, "How do you tell jokes when you are sad or angry? Does it affect your performance?"
Okay, that is a very good question. At the end of the day, whatever I do, stand-up comedy is also it's also a job, it's a career, and more often than not, I'm committed to it. Maksudnya, I have a show, and then at a certain time, I'm supposed to do a show. No matter what has happened to me that day or just before the show, there are people watching, and they don't care. They don't know what things been going on in my life. So I need to perform, and I need to give them what they are expecting at that moment. Even like right now, you don't know. Okay, I'll give you an example. Just before the show this morning, just before this broadcast, I received a WhatsApp message to find out that a friend of mine passed away early this morning. And in fact, I might be going to the mosque after this just to pay my respects. But, I don't come, not that I don't want to or whatever, but, I'm like, okay, this is the moment I'm with Ascendance. There's everyone watching. So just for that moment, I got to put that aside and give what you guys don't care. Like, hey, I don't know who died. I don't care. I'm signed on. I'm waiting. I want to get the best. And so I'm committed to give the best. That doesn't mean that, I'm not hurting anywhere inside. It just means that for this moment, I've got to put that aside. So I believe that's true with anything. When you are committed to something, don't give the excuse that, I'm not feeling too happy, or deal with that at a separate time, especially when you start working or you have given your word to someone to do something. So not to say that you're not allowed to feel down or feel bad. You are, and it will affect you. But hopefully you get better over time at managing or controlling it.
Yeah, I think staying focused on the goal. I think that's whatever happens.
Yeah, in life, there's going to be many things. There's going to be things yang menghalang. There's going to be barriers. That is life. But if you hit the first barrier and you go, tak jadilah, tak boleh lah, then, and you just give up like that, how are you going to move forward?
That's true. Okay, so our next question. Maha, you going to ask the question?
Okay, I think there's many people asking, how do you deal with the negative comments? How do you handle stage fright? Do you get nervous? So
Okay. Do I get nervous? Every single time. Nerves are important to keep me on my feet, to keep me on my toes. I get nervous every single time. The time that I don't get nervous, it's not going to be a good show. The show is not going to work. Stage fright, not at the moment because over the years of experience, I've managed to handle it. But let's talk about negative comments because we're in the age of social media. Guys, let me just give you an example. Most of you are not at this age, you won't remember. Dulu, before social media, before WhatsApp, before the internet, you only relied on people around you. So if one idiot said something like, hey, Harith, kau bodoh. If that person said kau bodoh, but everybody else was like, oh, what's wrong with that person? We would just go, that person's opinion not important to me if that person did not mean anything to me. However, now with social media, you open yourself up to the entire world almost saying, hey, kau bodoh. And what happens is, we look at this person, hey, why this person said something negative about me? At the end of the day, that person is not in your life. That person is probably not important to you. And even if you did know that person, why should that person have any say or control in who you are or how you see yourself? So here's I know it's a very simple concept. Surround yourself with positive people because positive people attract other positive people. You surround yourself with negative people, and if you focus on negativity, kalau 10 people comment, one person says, hey, kau botak, kau bodoh, whatever, kau gemuk, and you reply to that, oi, apa, that person going to reply back, and then the energy goes to the negativity. If you don't reply, if you just ignore, and better still, if you block, there's no more energy coming at you. And that's very important. I know it's a difficult concept to understand, but if you surround yourself with people who genuinely say, I like what you're doing, you're a good person, you've got a lot of potential, and they're being sincere about it, the energy goes to there, and that energy will manifest, and more than likely, you'll be able to carry through all those messages that are coming to you because you start believing in yourself. So I know it's easy to say, but seriously, guys, yang semua comment kat luar tu, even I'm reading the comments here, I can see there's a lot of, and most of you are very, very smart, you're knowledgeable, you want to know how things work out. Let me just tell you something. No matter how old you are now, Form 5, Form 4, Form 3, whatever you're doing is important, but if it doesn't work out or if your subject doesn't work out or there's a little bit of failure in your life, it's not the end of the world. I'll be honest with you. SPM, I did not get grade 1 or grade A or B. I think I got grade C. I was not a good student. I failed a few subjects. But here I am today because I chose to focus on that I'm not bodoh, even if my classmates or my exam results say I'm bodoh because it was red and not blue. At the end of the day, those things are important to me at that time, but in the long term, not that important. Find what you're good at, be good at it, and be kind to other people, and you will surround yourself with people who are kind to you.
Okay, so you can always change your path and make yourself who you are.
Yeah, your world is who you focus on. If you focus on negative comments, that is going to be your world. Your life is going to be negative. If you focus on positivity and friends who support each other, and you don't need the whole world to support you. Seriously, you have 2 or 3 or even one person who truly supports you, and you support that person. Trust me, the energy will grow from there.
Okay. We have one question from one Ahmad Nizam. He asked, kenapa Abang Harith berminat nak jadi komedian? Adakah sebab cita-cita sejak kecil?
Tak, sebenarnya cita-cita saya, macam saya cakap tadi, waktu saya membesar tak ada stand-up comedian, tak ada stand-up comedy di Malaysia. Itu bukan menjadi cita-cita saya. Cita-cita saya, by the way, cita-cita saya bukan masa saya kat sekolah. Only happened after school. I wanted to become a film director. Saya nak jadi pengarah film and pengarah TV, which I did become for a while. I studied it and I directed a film and I directed many TV shows. So but cita-cita can change. Guys, here's something you also got to realize. You can change your mind as long as you're sure this is what I wanted to do, but this is not what I want to do. Don't change your mind because someone tells you to change your mind. But at the end of the day, Cita does not need to come as early as these two lovely ladies who are co-hosting here with me. They already know what they're going to do. They're going to become the future leaders of the world, or future entertainers, international entertainers. My Cita only came when I was literally 25. Seriously, I'm now 30, maybe 40, maybe 50 something. I can't remember. I was very bad at maths at school. But don't feel that, oh, I don't know what I want to do. Oh, I don't know what I'm passionate at. I'm 17. I don't know. My life is nowhere. No, trust me. You guys have time. You have time to work it out. It'll come.
Thank you so much, Harith. That's very, very nice. Okay, so we have a special question from the Ascendant Apprentice. Now, Maha, I gotta ask, who are the Ascendant Apprentice?
Okay, so basically the Ascendant Apprentice is a group of students aged from 9 to 18 years old that are actually developing themselves as they work together with Ascendants to impact #1 million teens. And fun fact, they are the ones who actually organized the Backstage Spotlight event. They were the one who edited your intro videos, and yeah.
Good job, by the way.
Thank you so much. Okay, so basically they want to ask you a question too. So here is their question to you. Let's play the video.
Yeah. And
Hi, my name is Backstage. I'm 18 years old. So my question to you is, as a comedian, is it fun to come up with new jokes and content as you meet different audience, especially when you head overseas?
Hi, Iskander. I'm Ryan and I'm currently 18 this year and I represent the marketing and social media team. So our question to you is, how supportive were your parents when you decided to do stand-up comedy?
that's a very
Alright.
sweet video.
Okay, so just to recap, I'll repeat the question in case you didn't get the question. So the first question was from Nureen. I think she's from Johor. She asked, as a comedian, is it fun to come up with new jokes and content as you meet different audiences, especially when you go overseas or different places?
Yeah, so I have performed in many different countries, Australia, Singapore.
And you're one funniest person in the world, so
No, that was merely a competition, but thank you. I performed in America, in Los Angeles, in New York. Anyway, so the when you are overseas, especially when I participating in this competition, what I always try to bring to the stage is, at the end of the day, people are going to laugh at common experiences. So humanity is actually common. If you ever travel and you go to other countries, mungkin budaya lain, mungkin the cultures are different, the food is different, whatever, but the human experience is the same. Meaning, all of us have, family experiences. We have feelings about weather. We have feelings about security, about jobs, about studying, about opinions, about politics. So the human experience is the same. So what I try to bring is, I do actually find it very interesting and fun, especially like when I go to Australia, I can't talk about the stalls. I can't talk about how our stalls, the best stalls are the ones that beside a smelly longkang. Because the Australians will be like, what? Oh, what's my God? That's crazy. It's dirty. But that's actually the point. That's the experience. They don't have dirty stalls there, but the experience, the reaction to food is the same. So you always try and find the human experience. And so it's always fun to perform overseas. But I got to say something, Malaysian audiences are among the best in the world because we're so multicultural and we all know how to laugh at each other and with each other. And that's important. The second question was my parents and how supportive they were. I was very blessed and lucky that my parents were not non-supportive, but they allowed me a little bit of space to go and find what I wanted to do. So I went and studied film and television productions. No plans of becoming a stand-up comedian. But when I started doing that, they were like, oh, okay, kenapa buang masa ni? Like, what, But they saw that I was happy, and they saw that I was making people happy. So they were like, okay, as long as you are responsible, and they brought me up to be responsible, to look after yourself and look after the people around you. And so it kind of evolved from there. And I know a lot of people are not as lucky to have parents who are as supportive as that, and you may feel they're trying to force you into doing something. But here again, let me tell you something about this. Now you may think, I don't want to go and study another 2-3 years and do this or whatnot. Guys, those 2-3 years, trust me, will fly. And even for that moment, you feel your obligation. Make it your obligation, at least if you want. Okay, I'm going to do what my parents tell me. But once I'm done, I can go and do what I want to do. Whatever path you take, don't make everything in front of you a barrier. Try and look at a way of looking at the barrier in a different way. So if you feel you are forced to do something, but this might be something that might be helpful to you, find a way to look at it. You know what? I'm going to challenge myself to do this. Maybe because my parents want me to do it, but at the same time, don't feel bad that you're wasting time, because you guys are lucky. You guys, with YouTube and with the social media, you can create your own life, your own world, your own career in there and you are the boss. So no harm in going out and getting work and working under a boss. You can learn a lot of things from there as well. So I know the answer is a little bit confusing, but yes, I had quite supportive parents, and I was lucky for that.
Yeah, I think that's where Ascendance can come in as well, because I think we're all about getting youngsters to find their passion, as long as it takes. So if you like stand-up comedy or even writing, you want to be a lawyer, go for it, but get it done. So yeah. Okay, Harith, we have a final question for you. Maha?
Yeah. Okay, so the final question is, what is your message to all of us here today, and where can we start to achieve our dreams?
Okay, such an easy
If you could say
question.
one thing, if one thing, let's say you needed to tell 15-year-old Harith at the time.
If I needed to tell 15-year-old Harith at the time, I would say, all of you guys out there, whatever you're doing right now, and whether you're liking it or you don't like it, just remember, it's not the end of the world. If you fail at something that you think you should be doing well, and you're disappointing yourself or people around you, also not the end of the world. It is just another step in learning. And I know it's easier said than done, but really, if you can believe one thing that I want to say to anyone out there, surround yourself with try and find positive people who will support you when you're down, and try not to feel down about doing badly in something. When you do badly in something, it doesn't go well, take responsibility. Don't go, yelah, so-and-so didn't help me, or that person, or ini memang susah, or the rain, or there was a jam, and I couldn't do it, it was too difficult. Hey, how can I be responsible? Maybe I didn't work hard enough. Maybe I didn't speak to the right people. Maybe I was too lazy to work this out. Or maybe I'm just not good at this, and I'm going to go and find something that I am good at. There's no one answer. But try and take responsibility for whatever happens in your life. And this will be even more true after you turn 18 or 19 or 20. Right now, your parents are responsible for you, or your guardians or whoever. Take responsibility for the fact that, you know what, they are responsible for me, and I'm going to be responsible for them being responsible for me. That doesn't even make sense.
But it is very, very true. Yes, you can take charge over your life. So if I could say, like Ascendance or like Harith, you can actually start your career anytime. You could start your career at 10, you could start your career at 15, you can start at 25, 50. It's never too late. Just start following your heart, if I could say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, by the way, very also quick one. A lot of people don't start because they say, I want to think about it. Hey, you should start your YouTube channel telling your stupid jokes. Yalla, let me think about it. Yeah, thinking is not doing. Go and do, have no viewers, no followers, no likes, but do it. And then work out, hey, So what didn't work? How come I got no likes? How come I got no viewers? And then learn something else. But if you don't do, you won't know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna end this session today. But we just want to share about the Hope Branch. Harith, you're doing amazing work, not only as a stand-up comedian, but you're also founded the Joke Factory, where you're developing upcoming generation of comedians. But now you also have the Hope Branch as well. So would you like to share more about the Hope Branch and how other people can also contribute in helping people during this pandemic?
So the Hope Branch is it's an NGO that I started with my wife 1 year ago during the beginning of the MCO, and basically it has just turned into a cause where we go out and try and help or support people who need help or support the most. Those in the poverty line, yang miskin, yang memerlukan pertolongan. And so, but we couldn't do it without with the incredible support of volunteers and people who have contributed to the fund. So you can go to the Hope Branch .my on Instagram, or the Hope Branch .my on Facebook. And if you're old enough, or if you're around the area, you can contribute your time. You can volunteer. We are on the streets 3 days a week here in Kuala Lumpur. We travel around to different states occasionally. So just follow us, and at the end of the day, kalau kita boleh tolong orang, if you can help anyone, one person, there's nothing wrong in helping. Helping is almost free. Help someone carry their groceries. Help someone open a door. Help someone with directions. That is, you just do that. You continuously do that. You get into a pattern of doing that, and eventually you will find that actually it's very easy. As long as you can help someone. And when you need help, reach out for it.
Yes. So for those of you who want to join the Hope Branch or actually contribute and make a donation, there's actually a link in the description as well. You can actually be part of their many initiatives to actually uplift the community and actually really help the people who really need the help the most. So Ascendance has an actual special announcement, super top secret, even I just found out. We're actually going to be making a RM 500 ringgit donation to the Hope Branch actually to actually make sure you can impact and help more people in the community. Because you guys are actually going to the ground, and I see all your posts, Harith, and it's really, really amazing. So thank you from all of us here at Ascendance, and thank you for all the audience. So yeah. All right, guys. So with that, thank you so much, Harith, for joining us. We learned a lot. I think all of us need to go back and rewatch this video again, like rewind and okay, this is what Harith said. You need to surround yourself with positive people because that makes you grow. That's the best thing you can do for yourself.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me on this session, guys, and thanks everyone. I'm sorry we could not answer all your questions, but come to my social media, either on Instagram or Facebook, and I'll try and answer as many questions as I can.
Yeah. What you can do is you can take a screenshot of yourself watching this event, tag Harith on social media, tag Ascendance on social media on your Insta stories. You can even DM Harith with your questions. You can DM Ascendance as well. So yeah, with that, all right, guys, we have a final announcement. Are we going to take a picture? Okay. So with that, thank you so much, Harith. Harith has to leave now. We have a special announcement for you guys. If you want to catch Harith at one of his shows, maybe at the Joke Factory or any of the Joke Factory shows, as he mentioned, there is so many talented even upcoming comedians in the Malay language, Bahasa Malaysia. So we will be sharing how you guys can win tickets to go and watch the Joke Factory show. So right after this quick commercial break. See you guys.
Bye. Selamat berbuka.
Hi, I'm Nicole David. He said, no, you're too young. You can't. And my one advice for all youngsters out there is to stay true to yourself and go for your passion. All right, guys. So
And
the event you just watched Backstage Spotlight. If you want to join Ascendance's next event, Maha, how can they join us?
Okay, so basically the next event that we are having is actually a very big event. It is the New Age Learner Virtual Conference in Bahasa, Malaysia. So it's basically the BM version with 5,000 students from across Malaysia. This exciting event shares with you how you can find your passion, set and achieve your goals, and be the next leaders of the world.
Okay, and for those of you asking like Pritibha and so many others, how can I join Ascendance? Ascendance is so fun. You can join us on the teenageentrepreneur.com where you get to be part of Ascendance team. So you might be the one hosting the next Backstage event. Who knows? So you can
Yeah.
join us at teenageentrepreneur.com where it's a 1-year online platform where you guys get to meet other successful entrepreneurs and join events like this and more. You can also join us on the Say What with Ascendance web series. Sorry. Say What with Ascendance web series, which are weekly episodes for you to be guided on, especially as you work towards your goals. So this is how you can join Ascendance. All of this is in the description, how you can join us. And we really hope you want to be part of our team and impact 1 million teams with us. Okay, Maha,
All right.
it's a competition time. What's the competition? How can they win the tickets? How can they win cash prizes? What?
Okay. Slow down. For the competition, basically what you need to do, your mission is to record a 30 seconds video on what you learned from today's session and what is the message that you want to give to Harith, Iskander and the Ascendance team for organizing this event. So you have to answer these two questions in a video, and the winner will actually get. Okay, we can see the slides again. So the question is, what is the most important lesson that you learned from this session, and what is the message that you want to give to Harith, Iskander for speaking today and the Ascendance team for organizing the event? So the winner will actually get, let's see the prizes slide.
The main grand prize winner will get RM 100 ringgit cash prize, the Teenage Entrepreneur Basic Book Set, which means you get to join SNS's online events for free for the rest of the year, and you get free tickets to the Joke Factory show too. Oh my god! But wait, there's not only one winner, there's also 5 consolation prize winners. Maha, what do they get?
So the consolation prize winners get RM 50 ringgit, the Teenage Entrepreneur Basic Book Set, and also free tickets to the Joke Factory show. Like, I want to win this competition too.
I know, you get money and you get to go and for a show and you get online activities for a year. This is epic, man. All right, so all you have to do, just a quick reminder and a recap, you need to record your 30 seconds video, answer the 2 questions. Oh, can we go to the next slide? Yeah, okay. So record your 30 seconds video. Your video needs to be in English with Bahasa Malaysia and needs to be done before Tuesday, which at 12 p.m., which is 27th April. Each participant can only submit one video, and this competition is only open to school students who are primary and secondary school students in Malaysia. All right. So yes, we got 6 excited winners. You guys can be literally any one of them.
Okay, so going to the next slide, basically what you need to do in your video is to introduce yourself, saying your name and your age, and answer the 2 questions, which is what you learned from today and what is your message to Harith and Ascendance for today's event, and basically end your video with hashtag 1 million teens.
So where do you send us the video? You need to upload it on Instagram. Make sure your profile is public so we can actually choose you guys as one of the winners. So tag us on Instagram at Ascendance Pro and Harith Iskander, and make sure you put the hashtag Backstage Harith so we can find your video. We will be selecting the winners and announcing them very, very soon, and you guys might be the lucky winners with the Joke Factory tickets, cash prize, and so much more. So yeah, upload your video, follow us, tag us, and we will find your video, and who knows, you could be the lucky winners walking away with these amazing prizes. Okay, guys,
Yes.
if you cannot remember all these details, Maha, so much details, how? What do we do?
Yeah, so if you can't remember all the details, we will actually WhatsApp you the details. And also, if you guys don't know, there is a link in the description below which says Backstage Competition Info Deck. So you can click on that link to see the competition details as well.
All right, once again, if you want to know where do I get my cert, you have to fill in the Google form, bro. If you don't fill in the Google form, we can't give you a cert. All right, so then we know that you actually came for today's event. And yeah, that's
right.
it. That's Backstage. Maha, what? Okay.
Okay, so thank you so much for joining us today, and thank you again for Harith for his time, sharing his extraordinary journey. Thank you to all the audiences. Last chance for you to register for your cert. Please go and check in the description below.
And
And
thank you
yeah.
so much to the Ministry of Education Malaysia for supporting this program. A super huge thank you to all our corporate partners for making today's event possible and building the lives of Gen Zs with us. So a huge thank you to ET Ideas, Challenger Chess Academy, ET Boost, Dishik Events, Tenaga National Berhad, Coffex Coffee, Swim12, StarMyName.com, Globetrotter Consultancy, Sushan Innovation, New Wave Synchronizer, Hello Gorgeous Beauty Parlor, Fresh Ink Mehendi, Chess Master Journey, EHD Lifestyle, Cosme Records, Creative Crux, Simply Empowering, MIR Maju Enterprise, Rhythm Dance, Lifestyle Ventures, and NK Associates. You guys are really helping us make this program free for everyone to join. So thank you so much. And you guys need to follow us. So do follow Ascendance on Facebook and Instagram. Of course, Instagram lah, at Ascendance Pro. You can follow me and Maha too and tag us in your Insta stories and we will definitely repost them. And with that,
Yeah, my name is Maha.
and I'm Hira.
And thank you guys for joining us at the Backstage Spotlight. See you again at the New Age Learner Virtual Conference.
All right, guys. Bye.
Hi, I'm Nicole David, and my one advice for all youngsters out there is to stay true to yourself and go for your passion. Work towards it and work hard because you can break all barriers if you give it your full effort in anything you do. I'd like to invite all of you to continue into the New Age Learner Virtual Conference soon by Ascendance, and hope you all can sign up soon.
Hey everyone, it's Harith Iskander here. So join me, and I can't wait to see everyone at the New Age Learner Virtual Conference 2021. So it's all about being young. Now, if I was to have a message for young people, I would say, frickin' enjoy yourselves. You're young. Work hard. Just go out and do what you enjoy. You have time. It's not the end of the world until you say it is. Enjoy yourselves. I'll see you at the conference.